What do you do with your money after divorce? Whether you got a settlement, alimony, or is your first time ever being on your own financially, in this video, we're gonna have 3 money moves that you can make this week so you can immediately move the needle. It's not just financial strategy, but the 3 lies we have been told about money that has been keeping us stuck subconsciously. And that is something that is a financial industry never really talks about. So let's get started. My name is Clover and I'm a post-divorce coach for women. Before I did this, I was a money coach and I've coached over 50 people to navigate their money blocks, their financial strategy. So this is a wheelhouse that I'm very familiar with. I really want to help you to take control of your finances because this is one of the scariest things after divorce that we need to navigate. The first lie we've been told as women is that taking what's already yours is greedy. Listen to that again. Taking what is yours makes you greedy. What does that mean? If you have alimony, all the emotional labor that you've put in, all the intangible things you've done for the marriage, and if your ex, like myself, gave you alimony for it, you deserve it. But somehow society says all those intangibles doesn't count. It doesn't count towards something, towards the marriage. So you think you didn't deserve it. You didn't earn it, right? That is how I navigated. For 10 years, I had so much guilt around that. And we're here to unlearn it. Your move this week has nothing to do with the bank account. Is whenever someone offers you something, for example, a guy opens the door for you, someone offered to carry your bag, someone gives you the better seat at a dining table, someone complimenting you, simply say thank you, then stop. Don't scramble for, oh, I'll pay you back. Oh, no, you didn't have to. Let that land, let your permission to receive land in your body. It might feel very uncomfortable at first because women are socialized to sacrifice ourselves, especially in our marriage. The fact that you just let yourself receive without reciprocating, that feels foreign. And that's okay. We're going to practice that this week. This is important because receiving is part of the glow up, part of living an abundant life. We work so hard towards living our best self, but if you actually cannot sit with the fact that you've done all that hard work and let that land in your body, it doesn't matter. We don't want to go back to those people-pleasing pattern, to the self-sacrificing pattern that we have put ourselves through in the marriage, right? So receiving is part of unlearning that. When I got divorced, I got a settlement that my ex offered to me. Now, the number was more than fair. I didn't negotiate. I felt, in fact, incredibly guilty receiving it. It's as if all the time that I have put in, my golden years of my 20s invested in the relationship, me moving to a different country for my ex to climb his career ladder, wasn't enough. It took me a decade to unlearn the flinch response that I felt just receiving what the marriage has cost me. The second lie told to women is that money is his job. If you sacrifice yourself, that is love. Your move this week is to carve out just 1 hour alone to sit with what you have in your bank account, what you own, what you owe, what you gave up. No partners, no financial advisor, just you and yourself. I know we want to outsource it because not every woman is wired to be good with numbers. I get it. I wasn't. Allow yourself to get through that discomfort because this awareness will either set you free or it will let you know that this is not as bad as you think. A lot of us avoid this because it's so uncomfortable to know the truth. But once you know the truth, you can actually do something about it. Instead of that low-grade anxiety or high-grade anxiety that keeps running in the background telling you, I don't know what my numbers are, I don't know how to do this, and it's going to ruin my life, and you go to the worst-case scenario. Don't outsource your financial sovereignty. get to know intimately what your numbers are, it is absolutely not as scary as you think. When I was a money coach, every single client felt more liberated after knowing their numbers, not worse, because it's something they can now control instead of being in the dark and feeling all the anxiety about it. See, I nodded for years with my ex-husband, who was the finance guy. Of course, he knows more than I do. Whatever asset allocation that we have the best investments. I should sacrifice my own career so that he can climb. I moved to Hong Kong and paused my career so that he can triple his income, and I downgrade half of my income. Because wasn't that what a wife is supposed to do? You didn't lose your grip on money. You just handed it to him like it's his job. And now it's time to take that power back. The third lie is the quietest one, is that the version of a good life only belongs to the married one. Your move this week is to write down one abundant thing that you thought it doesn't belong to you anymore after divorce. It could be the nice apartment, the facials, the nice clothes, the trips, whatever your version is. Do the tiniest possible version of that. For example, you can now go to a cafe on your own and order a nice latte. Or you can buy one flower for yourself to set your table. You can, in fact, just pull out the nice outfits that you wear when you were together and give yourself the permission to look good for yourself. Just one small proof that the good life then move out with him. After my divorce, I really downsized hard. I became super frugal. I sold my apartment so that I can rent a room to live with roommates. I was counting every penny, thinking being single, I can no longer afford the luxurious life. In my 40s, something shifted. Instead of thinking, I'm no longer allowed to have that again, I started asking, how can I creatively live a good life? And so I decided to move to Southeast Asia, completely bring down all the costs, and now I have my facials. Now I have my nails done. Now I have a waterfront apartment for a fraction of the cost. You don't have to wait until you can afford and allow yourself to have the good life. Start with the flower. Letting yourself to receive what's already yours, owning your finances, and wanting more. Every one of them is really a question about your own worth, whether you believe you deserve a good life. The abundant life was never something you left behind in your marriage. From now on, you can build it on your own terms. Tell me in the comments which lie you've been told the hardest. Is it that taking what's already yours makes you greedy? Is it that outsourcing your money is normal? Or is it that the good abundant life only belongs to the married version of you? And if you really want to know what root pattern is quietly running the show in the background, take my glow up quiz. Where are you stuck in your glow up? To see which area of your identity, your body, or your money really needs the most attention right now, you can find the quiz in the link in the description below. Money is one of the scariest things to navigate after divorce, but I assure you, it doesn't have to be. You just have to start with one small action this week, and because this time you are choosing you.